I'll run through the colors.
Sure.
And then if you'll talk a little bit about Orthaheel technology built into the Vionics, that would be great. As you look at these, I will point out the little stud detail because it changes by the color. This one is your bronze, and we're going to offer sizes 5, 6, and 9 only in that one. So it almost looks like a little bow detail or a sash, if you will. And it has a burnished bronze on the edge, a little bit of a wider V, and again, that grosgrain ribbon toe post. Here is your white, and that has a, I don't know if you can see it, but it has almost a shiny patent finish, and it has the nickel colored stud on there. Here is your pewter, and that has a silver stud, and it's, when you see the metallics, they're really more of a pearlescent, sophisticated metallic, not too, you know, Vegas girl, you know. Here is lavender, which is a glossy patent finish as well. Your black, fuchsia, which I have to say, this is more of just a bubblegum hot pink. And I'm loving the color matched footbeds on there.
Absolutely.
And your champagne. Love that champagne. What a great lighter neutral for the season.
And I think this is the first range we've ever gone through all the colours, and you haven't, you've agreed with all the colours and what we've named them.
I did, although
So
I would have called
well.
this fuchsia instead of this fuchsia, but
Well,
we're not going to mince
we're not
words
gonna,
today.
No, that's right, absolutely. So
let's talk about the icon. Is this the same bottom as the Tide?
no, this is actually made of what we call off our Lisa unit. So it is a slightly narrower unit than the Tide unit as well. So it is certainly best suited for a true medium foot type.
Okay.
And you know, as you've already pointed out, you know, a lot of comfort features to this Albany. You've got that really soft, flexible toe post there. So it's not that rubber or hard plastic which can sometimes pinch between the toes. So you can see how nice and soft and flexible that is. No stitching there or anything like that. So as soon as you slip your foot on there, it's going to be comfortable straight away. And I love the fact too we've got that little half bow, that little sash detail there as well. Just really elevates the look of them. And this is a nice sort of plain sort of flip-flop, but that just really elevates the style of it. And then if I turn it around that way, there we've got that fantastic arch support, that nice deep heel cup. And this is the podiatrist design technology that we talk about, that Orthaheel technology, that science that's really going to come in, help realign the foot and put the foot and the body back into its natural alignment.
Well, the fact that this shoe, the line of shoes, is endorsed by the American Podiatric Medical Association, that it was designed by a podiatrist, just makes so much sense.
That's right.
Because a podiatrist is all about the health and well-being of your feet. So we'll talk about bringing your foot back to natural alignment and show you what that means in a minute, but I want you to see the fashion aspect.
Sure.
Because that thong style has become a go-to in society. Miss Colleen, hello. I haven't seen you all day. Good to see you. And poor Linda has run from set to set to set for the last 4 hours. Oh my word. You know, when you look at this shoe, it's got that easy slip-on style, but yet it is a little bit more sophisticated and elevated with the details.
Absolutely right. So you've got that nice little sash detail there, and just again, just really sort of sets off the look of the style, I think, and makes it a little bit more formal, a little bit more elegant there. And I love the way those metallics have come out. They look absolutely stunning on the foot as well.
Well, I'll share with you that our footwear has that same 30-day love it or return it policy as every single other item at QVC. So you're going to get this home for $23.32, and I want you to wear them. I want you to really experience them. In fact, when you first get your Vionics home, sometimes there's maybe a transition period.
Absolutely.
Also, these are whole sizes only. So can you kind of address both of those things?
Absolutely right. So yeah, first of all, if you've not worn Vionic with Orthaheel before or not worn supportive type footwear, ease yourself into it. So wear them for a half hour to an hour for the first few days of getting them home. Really just to get your foot used to being back into its natural alignment, and we'll see why that's, you know, what's happening there when we have a look at Stacey Ann shortly. And also, what was the other question you asked? Sizing. Got a mind like a sieve, I'm sorry. But yeah, so whole sizes only. So if you sit on the half size down. So a 9.5 will go down to a 9, and 8.5 down to an 8. So if you sit on the whole size, that'll be fine for you though.
Well, I'd love for you to see what we mean by when we talk about bringing your body back to alignment. And we often think about aligning the tires on our car or getting a firm foundation for a house. But until the Orthaheel technology was introduced to us here at QVC, I'd never really thought about aligning my body.
Exactly.
Hi, Miss Stacey Ann. Good to see you. So walk us through what we're seeing here today, Liam.
Absolutely. So what we'll have a look at here is the lines that we've drawn along Stacey Ann's foot and leg there, and you can see how crooked those lines are running. The reason being there's no support underneath her foot, so that foot's got to roll over to try and meet the ground, which is what we know as overpronation or excess pronation, and that can be one of the key causes of a lot of those really common aches in the foot and the lower leg, and even pain in the knee and the lower back. Now where the foot should be is right there. So you can see now how nice and straight that line is with my hand supporting Stacey Ann's foot. But if I take that support away, straight away, without any support, that misalignment is returning. And where the foot goes, the rest of the body's going to follow. So it's really, really important to have this great foundation from the ground up. Let's slip Stacey Ann onto that podiatrist design technology, and there, as soon as a foot has gone onto that footbed, you can see there how nice and straight that line is. That's a massive difference. Happens really, really quickly. And if we just turn it to the side there, and there you can really see clearly how that arch is hugging the contours of Stacey Ann's foot. So now that foot's no longer rolling over to try and meet the ground. Rather, the ground's now coming up to meet the foot. So she's getting that support, she's getting that comfort, but she's also getting that fantastic style as well.
You know what's interesting is all you have to do is put on a pair of shoes and change your whole body function.
Exactly.
And maybe you've thought to yourself, okay, I don't know that I wear orthotics, or I've never gone to a podiatrist. Are these shoes right for me? Well, it's really not just for people that wear orthotics. Many of us pronate and we don't even notice it.
Exactly.
Or as you get older, or dare I say as you gain weight or lose weight, or your body shifts or our activities shift, it could be that you find that your knees ache or your hips ache or your lower back aches. It all starts with your feet.
Exactly.
And if your feet are misaligned, the rest of your body is misaligned. So this is a very simple, easy, and fashionable way to bring yourself back to where you need to be. Now, when we talk about whole sizes only, again, remind us, if you wear a half size, how do you do it?
If you're half size down, so a 9.5 will go down to a 9, an 8.5 will go down to an 8.
All right, hang on the line for that one. It's a 251-932 if you'd like to have it. 3 easy payments while we still have it. Make it a really easy way to give these Vionics a try. All right, coming up in about 36 minutes, Miss Thea.